Hi, my name is Liz Hellier and I'm from Cisco, and we're talking here on this booth here at ISE 2025 about how Cisco works with smart building technology. So two key things. The first thing is about convergence. In order for a building to be smart, a building has to be able to talk to itself. So having everything on separate networks isn't going to work. So you need your building management system on the same network as your IT system and same network as perhaps sensor systems. And nowadays we've got the security capabilities to be able to do that, because the last thing we want is someone accessing your HI database through a fish tank thermometer. So what we're showing here also is power over Ethernet. So power over Ethernet's been around about 20 years. And we've been powering phones and Wi-Fi access points for a long, long time. But now we've got more and more power available, and this switch here, which can be run, by the way, in Catalyst or Meraki mode, delivers 90 watts per port. And you can do a lot more with 90 watts. In fact, you can power up and down desks, monitors. Down here, I have a mini computer that's powered by PoE, that's from one of our partners, Thin Labs. And we can also power lighting. So in the case of lighting, a 100-watt light bulb, used to take 100 watts. To get the equivalent lighting today, you're right down to sort of 12 or so. So we've now got a lot more flexibility about running lighting on a PoE, from PoE, which means less cabling, less need for a qualified electrician, if you want to make moves and changes, it's much, much simpler. And that goes for everything in the open office space. And once you've got the converged network, you can start to automate between things. So I just set up some funky ones here, so a button that turns a light on, not very exciting. This camera here has got essentially a tripwire across the room here, and that second light comes on every time somebody walks over it. We're also counting the number of people that cross that tripwire, and that information's coming down here into the Meraki dashboard. At the moment, our Meraki dashboard here is showing the information that's coming from the MT15 sensor. I'll just let you zoom up to that. Excellent. Which includes air quality measurements, CO2, temperature, humidity and noise. We also get temperature, air quality and humidity from our touch panels. And our meeting room devices here will also count people. This is really handy. So if you've got a building management system, and normally they're very reactive, so let's say you've got a meeting room, 10 people walk into it, the temperature in that room is going to rise. And what we can do, the building management system will then kick in and cool it back down again. But what we can do here is, because we've got a video device in the room, it's telling the building management system 10 people walked into a room. The building management system can make adjustments before the room heats up, which not only is a better experience, but also one of the main goals of any facilities manager is to have their building not be visible. Things should just happen. So another classic example is lighting. How many times have you gone into a room and sat there in a conference call and the lights go off because there's only you in the room and you sat still too long, and you start waving your arms around like a lunatic, and everyone says, "Oh, what do you want?" And it's like, "No, I'm just trying to turn the lights back on." There's two things we can do there too. Number one, the video system knows you're still there, so therefore the lights shouldn't go off in the first place. And we can also build macros and widgets on our touch panels. So this is the traditional video conferencing touch panel, but I can go to my lights and I can turn my light on, and I've actually got that configured for that light up there. But this is just a few examples of the kind of automations that you could do in your building when you've got a converged network, and when you can use power over Ethernet, you're going to be saving a lot of, becoming more sustainable too, because one of the things we're not doing is get every single device converting from AC to DC. We're doing that at the edge and essentially creating a little DC microgrid. If you've got any questions, you can have a check out our website and just type in smart buildings. That's www.cisco.com. Thank you very much.